We gotta check the sound. Oh man. All right. So now we're gonna start all over. Now the sound works. Sorry about that. I was just cleaning up a little bit, and we were getting started, and I had something to share with you.
Renee says hi.
Did she hear me say hi, or did she just say hi?
No, you had vocals. It just wasn't clean because you had a mic on.
Yeah, you gotta. We have the mic jack plugged in there, but I forgot to put the mic on. So Crystal's going to be moderating. So I guess I don't have to repeat myself at least, other than if you just catch, just.
I don't know about that.
If you're just getting on, feel free to say hi. If you're new to the channel and you're just popping on, say hi, say where you're watching from.
Arlene says hi.
And Crystal's going to be moderating. And I did say originally when I was cleaning up a little bit, I hadn't been back here for like a week. So, well, since last Tuesday. And so if you remember back from the last live, we were doing viral hacks. So we're going to revisit some of those real quick. But I did leave something behind, and I didn't realize that I had left it behind until I came back here, and I was kind of smelling around, and I was like, what?
Jen says hi.
Hey, Jen. Was smelling around, and there was a smell. And so last week, we did a test on this pothos, and so we did, so I wanted to check back in on it. So we used milk as a leaf shine. That was a hack. And we did these leaves with the milk. So I'm checking back in. There is, I mean, it's still kind of shiny, but it has collected a little bit of extra dust from the week. It doesn't smell. So the answer, I think Jen asked, does it smell? No. Nope, it does not smell. And then we did these other ones with leaf and tonic. So here we'll go this one right here, leaf and tonic, and then this one was done with milk. This is 1 week later. So from my angle this way with the lights coming on it, I mean, they're pretty close, but the milk kind of collects a little more dust, some extra stuff than the leaf and tonic. So far, success as far as leaf shine goes. The not successful part is the smell, and that's because so nasty. I forgot to put the milk, so I had diluted the milk into water, and this was the leaf shine. So this is not good to leave sitting around. The glass may be done with for, I don't know, we're gonna have to clean this off now. So I don't know if I want to leave this out here the whole time. I left it here for right now because I wanted to show you guys that I forgot to bring it in. But Crystal, do you think you want to bring this away?
No.
I gotta smell it? That's trouble. No, go get rid of it. Ooh, it's smelly.
I see what you did there. Put me on the spot.
That's right, because now you can't say no. So that was we did the milk leaf shine. I'd say so far the milk did make it shine. It doesn't smell like milk, but it does need to be reapplied. So this is 1 week, and it would need to be done again. The milk went away from the camera behind, but as it passed, we got a live audience, and as it passed each person, they each got a nice whiff of what I was smelling over here. It's so nasty. All right, so we did for gnat control and fungus, we did turmeric in this one and cinnamon in this one. And I'm checking in, and there's still a little bit of gnats in this tea plant. kind of flying around here. So this is with cinnamon. But the one with the turmeric seems to have worked. There was I can't remember who it was. There was somebody in the chat last week and they said, hey, I tried turmeric. We use turmeric. And that seems to be working better than the cinnamon. So we're going to keep this stuff out here and monitor. And then one of the other things I got to keep up on is we're watering with ice. So I'm not sure if this had opened up last week, but we had one orchid and then one Birkin that we are not watering with, currently not watering with regular water. We're trying to do the ice cube method. So we're just going to keep seeing how this works over time. Going to keep checking in on it and water with the ice cubes for about a month or maybe a little longer. See how they do. So there's the ice for that one. Ice for that one. So this is the Birkin. So far, no change. We've got nice, healthy growth coming out of here, and no issues as far as browning on the stems or on the leaves. Sorry. And then yeah, on this one, the orchid, we actually had one of the flowers open up on it. We haven't. So got 1, 2, 3. Usually this would push out a larger bud, but I think that might have been already delayed. I don't think it's part of the ice problem. Oh, it's already melting. Oh, it's hot out here. That didn't take long. Oh, okay. So that's everything we did last week. And then this week, I'll introduce what we're doing. So it's on the thumbnail that you clicked when you came into the video, I think, right? Crystal?
What?
The name of the title of today's show.
Chat controls my plant routine.
Yeah, so the title for today's show is the chat. So that's you guys is going to control the plant routine that we're doing here. So we're going to have you decide on what to do. So we're going to do a couple of different things. The first one is should we water or not? So we're gonna have some plants. I guess I'll tell you guys what we're doing here. Let me read it. So I'm gonna have some plants, and then we're gonna use a moisture meter. I guess now I have 2 of them up here. So we're gonna use a moisture meter and check the moisture, and then I'll have you guys chime in the chat and let me know if we should water it. And then if we need to water it, how should we water it? So top water, ice cube, bottom water with the tray. Did I miss one?
You have the tray?
Or mist. Yeah, I have everything. So which plants were we using for the watering? Did you have those picked out already?
I just grabbed a bunch of plants.
All right, so let's see how, let me check.
I
Let me check the moisture level on. All right,
grabbed
so first one up, we'll check the moisture meter on this pothos because it's right here. This is a golden pothos, Epiprimnum aurea. All right, so I'll put this in there, and as you can see, pretty dry. It's like a number 2 at the bottom. What's it up here at the top? Still, yeah. So this one's pretty dry. So in the chat, we'll have whoever's on. You can let us know. One, should we water it? And then secondly is going to be, all right, if water, yes or no, and then how do you want to water it? And then we'll just pull up however many. We'll just spend a couple minutes talking about the plant, and we'll pull up who says what, and then we'll go through that method.
You got comments going on.
So Crystal will be catching them.
Arlene's asking if that's her plant.
Yeah, we might ruin it right now.
Ooh. Jen says yes, it needs water.
Okay.
Brian says mist.
So we got one not answering the question directly, which was, should we water it and how should we water it? top, mist, or bottom. And then,
Mist, pour in with water. Top.
Crystal, you're going to get a, you're not just going to spout them out. We're going to like get a tally.
Oh.
You
Okay.
trying to put me to work? I'm going to try to remember all this right now.
Okay, right now.
Mist, top.
One for top.
Okay.
It says, wow, it looks great. Now you're gonna ruin it.
Maybe. This was one of the original test plants for Leaf and Tonic. When we were doing different mixes, I had this. This thing actually did not look this way. This was a very pitiful specimen, and yeah, the Leaf and Tonic really helped. Like this leaf got real big. These leaves, when it was real small, this had these giant leaves on it. That was a little while ago. So we got water, one top, one mist. I guess I forgot the mister. I do need that anyways because we got to fix the terrarium. Inside, it's the clear mister bottle.
Okay, I'll go.
I guess we could probably use one of these though. Here.
You got 2 votes for top and 1 vote for mist.
So we just need some water in this.
And 1 vote for sour milk.
Don't cry over sour milk. No, I think we got rid of the milk because it was a little too stinky.
Not a little.
This is like a, what is this? Science project gone wrong. We're just gonna use the things. Okay, we need to fill this up with water. Do you want to do that real quick? We'll just use this. If anybody wants to mist. All right, so we are
1 vote for mist.
1 vote for mist.
I think you got 3 votes for top.
Top. That's how well, I'm not gonna say anything. We'll do what everybody wants. So the pothos is a pretty resilient plant. You could probably go even longer and let this thing dry out a little more if you wanted to neglect the thing, but then you'll start losing some leaves. But these are very difficult to kill. Not to say that it couldn't happen, but usually you want to water if you're using a moisture meter, water when it's between 3 and 4. And then I think we're going to top water. So top water, and then you want to water till it comes out the bottom. Could have went right there.
What do you want?
No, you could have went right there for water.
Everybody gonna see me if I go right there.
That's good.
No, I don't need you on camera.
Crystal wanted to go the long way, so she wasn't on camera. Okay, so we got some water to mist. And then, okay, so top water.
You have a question.
Question.
What if I don't have a moisture meter?
Okay, so if you don't have a moisture meter, what you can do is use your finger and you're gonna stick it into the soil because you want to get 2 inches deep, and you're going to feel how wet it is. So take your finger and you feel down in there and feel for moisture. On finicky plants, that's a hard way to do it because some it'll feel wet. Maybe you don't water, but then it wanted water. So the moisture meters really helps fix that. Like take everything out of the equation and you can see exactly what it needs. But you can just use your finger, stick it in. So again, 2 inches into the soil. You might want to do it a couple different spots just to kind of make sure you've got a good idea of how wet it is. And so I know you can't feel what I'm feeling, but it's pretty dry. The bottom of my fingertip was like kind of wet, but when I pull my finger out, like there's hardly any, there's no dirt or anything sticking to it. If it's really wet, the dirt will stick to your finger. You could also use on certain plants, like if they need to be on the dry side, you can use like a wooden chopstick, put it in the soil, and you want to only water when no soil comes out with it. That means it's fully dry. All right, so what do we have for the tally here? How are we watering this?
1 mist, 3 top. Top is ready.
Okay, so we're gonna top water this. Just so they're not left out, I'll give it a couple mists, just for fun. Where's the pitcher?
Now you need a pitcher?
Well, you were supposed to have all this ready.
Oh, I thought you said you took care of it.
We went like next level.
You
we had a list and we were like good to go.
Oh, that picture.
With like these are the materials we need, and
There's water in it.
oh, there is. Okay, perfect. We're all ready. Okay, so when you're top watering your plants, you want to water till the water runs out the bottom. So what you don't want to, if you have your plants in a pot without drainage holes, it's a problem. So make sure that it can drain out the bottom. That way you're not getting soggy moisture stuck at the bottom. The roots start to rot. So want to have holes in your pot. And then I guess the other thing is when watering, if you do have holes in your pot, but you're putting these in a decorative pot, you want to let them dry out a little bit before you, especially if they're inside. Let the plant dry out a little bit before you put it back in, because sometimes the water will continue to seep down and then it collects down in the bottom. And if you live in like a humid environment, it'll be too wet. You ask me how I know, it's because that's what I've done multiple times. So you're going to water until it comes out the bottom. All right. So once you see that, that's it. And then you'll let it dry out. All right. So I'm going to set that one aside as one. Okay. What other plants we want to water, play with watering here, Crystal? Which one was it? The snake plant?
Yeah.
Well, this one or that one?
The big one that I pulled. It's right there.
Hold on.
You need me to come bring it to you?
Nope. This one?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's just starting to grow. It's kind of check it out. This one, it's got like little legs right here. Doop, doop. It's like almost doing the splits. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, let me check the moisture. So this is a snake plant. This is Sansevieria zeylinica. Mother-in-law tongue, snake plant. I wonder what the light's like here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in 2 inches and see what we're reading. So we're reading on the dry side. I do want to go all the way down and see what I'm reading there. So I'll do it again. There's the 2 inches, and then there's some roots down there, all the way down. So let me know. We're letting if you're just jumping on, we're letting the chat decide what to do, water or not. So this is a snake plant, and this is the level that we've got at the bottom, and the top is much drier. So it's water it or not, and if it is a yes water, how do you want me to water this? So mist, top, or bottom?
Right now we have 1 vote for no water.
1 vote for no water. Okay. So we'll let the votes keep coming in. Snake plant is pretty. So this one, we made some cuttings, and then we've got new ones growing. These are new growth. So this is a work in progress. This is not a nice full one, but we'll keep the votes coming in. Water or don't water.
Another person said let it be.
Okay, so 2 for no. And then if you're just checking in, you haven't watched before, feel free to subscribe and chat in. Say, hey, tell me your name. I guess we have your name. Don't tell me your name. Just say, I'm from this area. If you haven't already. We'll let a couple more votes come through. And then
she can't see the meter.
Oh.
Looks good and no water needed.
Can't see the meter, so you're just gonna guess?
Well, are you gonna make it closer?
Yeah, good enough for me. All right.
Jen says the tips being brown throw me off, so it makes me want to water it.
Oh.
Yeah. So
All right, so that's the top, and then that's the bottom. So I could try to, what's the bottom look? Oh yeah, So that's the bottom. Let me know if you can see that. Bottom reading.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Very wet.
The other thing you could do is,
Wetter than it should
so you could put your finger in there. The top seems, not super wet. The other thing, oh, I don't have one. Yeah, I do. So Sansevieria is a succulent plant. The other thing you can do is put a stick in there and then pull it out. And then it should be, are we done voting?
be. Renee says I wouldn't water maybe mist.
Okay.
I think she's voting mist. So you've got 2 no waters and 1 mist.
All right. So I'm going to say, we're going to say no water.
No water.
So the next question is, well, why?
Why?
And so what I wanted to show you was I just took this bamboo stick and I stuck it in, right? So we had dry, no soil, nothing sticking to the stick until we got down to here. So this is for inside plants. So if you've got snake plant inside, you want to allow your snake plant to dry out all the way down to the bottom before you water. And then you're going to thoroughly water it. So the chat chose well, in my opinion. Chat chose well. We can missed it. Maybe I missed it with this though. I missed it with leaf and tonic. And I'll give it a little thing here. And then the brown tips. So brown tips at the edge, yes, generally mean not enough water. But whenever you're inspecting your plants, you want to, like, because this one is like an old, super old leaf. So we want to look at the new leaves and see what we got going on here. You can see your current care. If you're following good practices, the new leaves that are opening up won't have brown tips. They'll be nice. So not too much water or not enough water. So
This is Woodbridge says snakes like it dry.
yeah, they do. While I'm here, we'll fix your tip here. Boop. The sound effect makes it real.
Did you make it pointy?
Yeah. These are gonna go away once this thing grows out. Don't cut your plants. Okay, but yeah, snake plants like it dry. They don't need a lot of water, especially in the house. Maybe, I don't know. It's basically you want to water when it's all the way dry. And right now we've got like this much moisture at the bottom. So you want to wait. So I guess most of the snake plants that we check once a month inside houses. So we check once a month and then we may or may not water depending on how dry it is. In the winter time, it takes even, it's longer in between waterings than the summertime. All right, so we got a snake plant. All right, last one for the watering. Should we water it or not? Crystal, you forgot to get one.
What did I forget now?
Yeah, you forgot one.
What did I forget? Tell me.
We're gonna get we'll get a string of pearls. Because that's always a booger.
Wait a second, I asked you about that. You said, no, not that.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you
Maybe I did. Okay, we're going to get the next one.
did. Little one. We have this little one.
Maybe. Yeah, that'll work.
It's like,
Ooh, it's wet.
that must have got rain on.
Okay. Here's what the next one. So this is a string of pearls.
No water.
No water. You haven't even looked at it yet. I was trying to see if I could.
She wants them all to die.
I wanted to see if we could get any moisture to come out of here. So this is the current state of this. Now this is growing outside, and it just poured and rained. So, but that's what it looks like right now. You can see.
Paper towels
What for?
to dry out your plant.
Get some of the moisture out of there. So it's got, the perlite's turning green. That's usually a good indication that it's getting a lot of water. Okay, so I'm going to put this guy in here, and then we'll decide water or not. Well, you will decide. So I'll put this in just a little bit. See how wet it is. Where are we at? I'm barely in there. Okay, so it's not as wet as we would think, maybe. How we doing at the bottom?
Super wet.
So the question is, do you want to water it? Yes or no? And if you want to water it, how do you want to water it? Do you want to mist the string of pearls? You want to top water? How do you want me to handle this plant? Or we can bottom water it. So we'll wait for some votes to come in. It is jumping off the charts over here.
I'm sorry, that's funny today. Real gardeners just use their finger to test.
Well, I guess I'm not real. I'm a very analytical person, so I like to be exact.
Okay, right now you have 3 votes for no water.
Oh, that's not too fun.
You want to water it?
No, well, I'll do whatever people want.
Well, you
But
just told them it was soaking wet.
It is, well, you can see right here, it's like, holy smokes.
Shouldn't you repot that since it's so wet?
No. I think it needs more perlite.
Yeah.
And then I'll move it around. But there's so when you got pearls, while we're waiting, we'll wait for a few more votes to come in before we do whatever we're going to do or not do.
It says hi.
Debbie?
Yes.
Hi, Debbie.
She votes no water.
Oh, okay. So we got 4 votes for no water. I don't even have time to talk about the plant. All right, on your string of pearls, as long as you're seeing new growth, you can see these little guys popping up, filling in, then you're okay. A lot of times they do not get a lot of sunlight, and they start to die back in the middle, and then thing goes away, and then you got bald head in the middle, and you got these random pearls maybe here and there. So usually that's a combination of 2 things. It's going to be lack of light at the base, because you have it hanging, or it's on a shelf, and because it looks real pretty where you put it, but then there's not enough light for the plant. And then it's also coupled with you didn't water it enough. So we are not going to water this.
So if it was dry, how would we water it?
I don't know. How would they water it?
No,
Oh, you want my advice now? Now I'm telling you. Yeah. So here's how I've found success growing strings of things inside. So you want to put it in the right place where it's going to get enough light at the top. So if that means the cute place that you have has no natural light coming in, then you should have a little grow light on it. So that's number 1. And if you have the light right, then what you can do is you'll keep the top moist, wet, watered. I don't know.
I'm getting side conversations from people.
Everybody's minds are in the gutter in the live audience today.
What?
All of them.
I'm getting side texts from people.
Okay, so you don't want the whole thing to dry out all the time. This has been what I've found to be successful. So inside the house, You still don't, you're not going to water it thoroughly, but you want to keep this to have some sort of moisture at the top with the right light. And then when it is on the dry side, so the whole thing is in the 2 to 3 range here, or you're putting your, say you put your bamboo in there and it's fairly dry and clean instead of like this, then you'll water, and you'll water all the way, let the water come all the way through it. Now, if you don't have good light and you're trying to grow this inside, then let the plant dry out, pull away from all the sides as much as you can, and then thoroughly water it, and you'll get a little more time with it. But it's still, you got to get light here. It's got to have the proper light for these to grow inside well. So that's a string of pearls is one of the more difficult strings of things. String of bananas, string of dolphins, those ones are a little easier. String of bananas would be the easiest. Anyways, all right. Well, thank you for chiming in, chatting, and giving your votes for this one. Okay, we still got that. That's going to be the should I water or not portion of today's. I forgot what the title was. What was it? Oh, where I let the chat control my plant routine. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to let you guys decide how we can organize. We're going to put a crate up here, and then we're going to let the chat decide what plants to use and how to try to display them so it would look nice. So I do have the crate, and then if anybody here in the live audience wants to pick any plants that they want to use, you can bring them over here, and then we'll use those to choose from, I guess. So let me get the crate first over here. Maybe just one. Oh. Can we see the crate?
Yeah.
Should I put it different? Should I put it like this?
What are you trying to display?
Okay, our moderator's got to carry on here. So let's go back to what we're trying to do here.
So the crate takes up half the bottom of the screen.
Well, I need to know, should I put it like this? Like this then?
I gotta understand what you're doing.
We're decorating the crate. Say this was a shelf. We're decorating the crate with plants.
I understand. I know what you're doing. I'm trying to understand how you're doing it. So that's
well, you guys are going to choose the plants, and then we're going to have a bunch of different plants, and then the chat will tell what plants to use. What?
That was good. I just didn't understand why you showed us the other way.
I was asking you which way looked better on the camera.
That.
Okay. So we got step 1 done. This way looks better. And then now step 2 is, can you see up here?
Yeah, your face.
Well, yeah.
Yes, the whole bottom.
I cannot see what you guys can see, so I'm just trying here. Oh, we got plenty of room. I'm just barely right here. Okay. So we need to pick different plants to let the chat then.
I know what you're doing. I didn't understand what you meant by the box.
So our live audience is now picking plants for us to choose from on the chat.
Mrs. Woodford said it's pretty close up close.
So right now, our live audience is choosing plants.
They're not picking yet.
You're the live audience too.
What, you want me to pick a plant?
Yeah, we need to pick some to choose from. So we do have other plants too. So if you want a pothos, we have that. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put these out here, and then the chat can choose what plants we want.
Mrs. Woodford picked a Venus flytrap.
She's not in the live audience.
Yes, she is.
She's in the chat. Ooh, this one
You're
needs.
supposed to pick it.
Who?
I know you meant us. Tell me where you want.
Well, they can't see the plants.
Come on, big or little?
Yeah, whatever. Just whatever plants you guys want to pick from, and then we'll.
We definitely can't see anything on the side.
Okay, satin pothos. So far we've got a white wizard, we've got spider plant, we got a satin pothos, calathea, regular pothos.
Glory anthurium.
Still waiting on that one.
Oh, funny.
I don't have any of those.
Not yet.
I'm gonna move these out of the way.
Here's some elephant.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't think your frame's gonna work.
So we have elephant food. This is Portulacaria. We're gonna put this over here. So I haven't decorated yet. I'm just putting the plants out there.
More?
So we've got something hanging. We've got some taller plants. We've got something full. Another tall plant, very full. So maybe some smaller plants. You can choose from anything. Even over there.
Oh, let's go.
We're having fun over here.
You got a bop. Even over there.
I
You
got-
got a bop.
A bop?
Bop.
What's a bop?
I don't know.
Oh, bird of paradise.
Bird paradise. Oh, white ginger. Getting lots of requests. Well, you did emphasize live audience. You made them think that you meant chat.
Well, that's why I'm a guy and I don't communicate well. My bad. All right, bird of paradise.
And you wondered why I was confused.
Don't have.
We don't have bird paradise.
Not small.
White ginger.
White ginger, not ready right now. Tell me more. We have them picking out some others.
They're like, what's over here? It's all.
I sent them over to the growing area and like, hey, just pick out some plants over there and we'll put them all together.
Well, let's hope they didn't go to the graveyard.
Maybe. I mean, we got some that need some TLC here.
There's definitely some that need.
Hey, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we have another calathea. It's a rattlesnake one. And then we planted these a while ago.
The calatheas are cool.
Yeah, we planted these a while ago. This is a good choice. This is
We
good
haven't made
choices
a
here.
slide trap, but it's in
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move the shelf out of the way so that we can pick the plants that we're going to use.
Yes, right now it's just like
And then I'll get a little taller. Shot caller.
smaller. String of dolphins. We have a string of dolphins?
Yeah, we got those. Oh wait, string of dolphins.
Oh.
Not ready. Nope. String of bananas. Oh, a little guy. We can try that one here. Okay, Dracaena. Take that one off. It's in the growing. It's not over there. It's in a growing thing. It's not ready yet. Okay, so we have some plants that
They're asking to zoom out.
oh, go back more.
I'll zoom out. I'll zoom out. We'll change the view today.
Do, 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 do. Does
There
that
we
work?
go. I mean, we got more of the bottom of
The rest of the
table,
stuff,
but
whatever.
it's showing more.
It's live. This is real life. There's no editing. There's no cuts. There's no I said it wrong. So you guys all just get to laugh at me. And that's just the
Renee says,
that's just
if
the way
I
it goes.
had a couch-sized shelf, those big plants would be great. And then Mrs. Woodford says, I feel like I'm in the jungle this close.
I kind of like that.
Okay, I got approval. That's better.
Okay, all right. So what we need to choose, because we're in an apartment, we've got a small shelf, so we can only choose, say, 5 plants. So I like to keep the numbers odd. So we've got 5 plants to choose from, and then I'll put the little shelf back, and we'll kind of put them different ways so you can kind of see different ways to arrange the plants. The things that you want to look for when you're arranging the plants is, you want to change up the texture. So you want to have different textures on the leaves. Get some long skinny leaves with some broader leaves, different, which we have a good amount of different plants here. It's different textures, different colors. And then you want to take into consideration heights, some trailing over the side. So we got to pick some plants. Oh, I forgot these ones. We'll put them up front. So we got euphorbia, variegated euphorbia, and a little calathea. And here's another hanging one here. Forgot.
All right. Mrs. Woodford likes dolphins, but we don't have those. And spiders.
Okay, so we'll say spider, and we'll call these these are dolphins without fins. They're just bananas, but they're close. It's the same.
They look very similar.
They're the same type of plant. Okay. So we got 2 out of the 5, and we got.
Oh, you're having a request for the big air plant down low.
Well, we want to include that in there?
Yeah.
Okay. There's an air plant down there?
She also agrees that the bananas will work.
Okay, so we're okay with that. Oh, yeah, there is one down there.
This is so fun with all this trash talk today. I like it.
That's it. All right. So we got, we'll say this is extra. Whew. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. So we are missing some height, in my opinion. So we got that there. All right, we've got low, hanging. We've got filling. So the height we have here. They saying I'm missing some height?
Yeah, how big is the step stool that you have back there?
It's approximately 6 feet. So height plants that we chose that are, bigger.
Renee says, I like the 3 in front and the air plant with the tall tree thing.
Air plant with the tall tree thing. Oh,
and
elephant food.
Mrs. Woodford's asking for an anthurium.
Shibori? She wants the shibori?
She just said anthurium this time.
So all of our anthurium here are not flowering, but we could grab them. They're over there.
What about like a small? You want this kind? I want the calathea.
You can say it however you want. Calathea, calathea.
You know what? There is no right way to say it.
All these names are hard. They're all scientific. I get it. It's difficult. Okay. Oh, it's about to flower. Oh.
No.
So this is a dark red anthurium, but does not have dark red flower right now. It just flowered, and we're getting it to flower again.
She'll be happy. She says those are her fave.
Okay, so we got an anthurium there. Okay, so we're pulling this one away.
Jen wants the calathea.
Okay, so that's going to be our height maybe. Oh, shoot. Caught it. Oh, it was pretty. The euphorbia caught this darn thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got those. Any votes? Was there any votes for this guy?
For the tree? Yeah. Renee voted for the elephant.
Okay.
And I think Debbie voted for the elephant.
All right, so now I think we've got a good amount of plants. All right. Let me get a bigger step stool. We're going to bring in the 8-foot ladder.
Mrs. Woodford doesn't like Anthurium, it needs a flower.
Going to have to wait about 3 weeks.
Put the tree back.
Wait,
Yep.
I have a suggestion. I guess we forgot to bring it out. What about this one? Does that work for anybody? Variegated alocasia.
Yeah, throw it that way. Yeah. I like the allocation. We like the tree. Why are you taking the tree away?
I got to get the big ladder.
Oh, yeah. Do you need a step stool?
No, I have one.
Are you seriously standing on one?
No, now I am.
Oh.
Get out of here with that. I'm not that short. My goodness. I'm not that tall either, but I'm not that short.
Yeah. She said it's nice, but it definitely needs the tree.
The tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we need some height. Is that what we're saying? All right.
Yeah, Renee agrees.
All right. So we've got these plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to arrange these guys. And let me get the shelf back up here. I'm going to move these out of the way real quick. Move this. I wonder if I should move this. Hold on. Nobody wanted you tacos. Give myself some space here. Oh, goodness. It's the bananas. Let's make sure this is... I know that was probably loud, sorry. We don't have a thing. Okay. I wonder if there's a thing to hang it. Oh, no. Okay. So the next part is going to be, all right, well, how do we arrange this? Can you see up here on that?
Yeah.
Because we're going to pretend like this is a little shelf thing. Okay. All right. So how to arrange things? So on the shelves, anytime you have a shelf, I would recommend, and I'll do whatever you want, but I would say let's not put like one in the center and then go this way with it. Let's try to kind of make an arrangement, and then we'll start with the tallest one, and then we'll work our way down from there. So the tallest, biggest one, which is the tree. I think it's the tree. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, say this is the shelf, and you put that in the center. I guess let me get this other one here. All right. Now I got everything close to me.
This is Woodford said, dang, that was my vision.
Okay, we can keep it that way. This is chat ran. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm just supposed to let you do. So where do you want this at? Where's the chat want this?
Jen says, no, I like the jungle look. Got a lot of debating in the chat.
So we've got this other big one too. So let me know. Hey, where should I put that one?
To the right, your left.
My left. This one.
Tree in the corner. Okay, so yeah, I think your left.
Yeah. Okay. And then front or back?
Back.
I'm just letting everybody tell me what to do.
Well, I'm telling you back. You're getting back.
Okay, back.
Back.
Okay, so we've got one of our tall plants. Let's get our the other plant, and so we can play off of this. Let's just say this is like 2 shelves.
You got to vote to turn it 180 degrees.
It's like the backside of
No.
water.
Maybe you don't want to like that.
That was 180 degrees, right? That's 180, so maybe they meant like 45.
The
That's not coming off right now.
Oh, I see.
More?
Yeah. Okay. See what?
It's definitely time for this not to be in this pot. It's like bonsai'd in there.
Keep spinning. Okay, yeah. The first, this guy's name is long. Priest, Prophets, Kings, Animation. He's the one giving you directions.
Okay.
I think it's he or she.
Either way,
Somebody.
keep turning to how much?
Nice.
Nice.
They said nice. That was.
Like this.
Well, I guess they were wanting to see all the angles, but yeah, like.
So are we leaving this here?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm like, I can't read.
Next one.
No. You got two no's.
Oh, don't leave it there.
Burritos.
Okay. What am I doing with it? This way?
Well, everybody's just messing with you. This is great. Yeah, but turn it back a little to the right. There you go. There, yeah.
Okay. What about the too much? Oh, okay. Let's turn it back.
Not too much. Right there. Nice, better.
So it's
There.
like
Leave it there.
we want all the branches to be.
Remember, there is a delay.
I
Okay, now they all voted perfect.
okay. We're moving on now.
Yes.
Maybe. It's all right. While we're doing that, I
Can you clean up the calathea?
cleaning this guy up.
Yeah.
So calatheas are drama plants.
That's for sure.
Super dramatic. And this one has been
Didn't we use the calathea for the Dolly Parton song?
yeah, because
Jolie.
drama, lots of drama in that song. So where do we want to put this one? I guess let me move this for a second. It's in a big pot. But we're keeping it. This is all we got.
We're in an apartment?
Yeah, we have a 2-level shelf in our apartment behind my sofa. My 2-person sofa is all I got. I was just trying to make it so we could do this here.
I think it's too big too.
So we're saying maybe we don't want this one?
Yeah, it's too big.
The pot's too big for the way this looks. It probably would go on the floor.
Can it stay next to it? So is that going to be the floor?
This is a shelf. This would be a shelf, but this is a second layer of shelf, and it like
Yeah.
tiers in.
It's too big.
Do we have a smaller one? It's really small though. Okay, so what if money tree? It's in it. I'm actually using it in my house to do the money tree's in the house. There's oh yeah, that's a smaller one.
Oh, that's we don't want a big one.
So I think because we have how many trailing ones do we have? 2? Probably too many trailing ones. Well, we don't want another one. But we want upright. So I was saying, what about a Birkin? But maybe not. So let's do what the chat wants. All right, here's the. We can try a money tree. What about the money tree? Where do we want that? Does that fit with what we're doing here? You guys tell me. We got money tree.
It's too big. I mean, I guess if you were pretending like it was on the floor.
Well, this is a shelf.
Nope, too big.
Still too tall. We need something that's only as tall as this.
What do you got?
Well, there is a Thai constellation. Try that. Right there. No, it's bigger. Yeah, that's it.
better than the other tree, but I don't like them both together. Yeah.
I'm just pulling stuff out here.
Silver pothos. We have a silver pothos. You want that?
Yeah, we can try that again.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's right here.
There's another one in the front.
And we're gonna do that on the bottom here.
You trailing next to the tree.
Here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So.
Is that what we wanted? Oh, we had that one to choose from too.
I don't know. It's a very small shelf, and they have a lot of big plants.
Here's another one coming in.
Yeah. No? Well, not the silver. I think she's saying that is silver.
Something spiky.
Yeah.
Other plants we had this one. Oh, this was one of the choices. It was a Dracaena. It's seen better days.
Yeah, it's not too pretty.
But that's what we're rolling. This is what we got. This is all we got here. So was it like trying to roll this here?
Cute but small.
If you hide it in there.
You just poke yourself?
No. I'm just doing things. Just tell me if it doesn't look good or not. We still have the spider plant too.
I would have said to the right, left, top left,
I was gonna take it out of this
or bottom right.
this hanging planter for now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take it out of the planter here.
Is right, yeah. Yeah, either top right or maybe the side. This one kind of funky right now.
Oh, we caught him. We're live.
Damn it!
Yeah, we'll have to clean that up.
Chat's freaking out.
The hanger caught the plant and then took all that for a spill.
Yep.
Clean up on aisle 5 here. So
This is out of the box.
yeah, cactus is no good, but hey, we can check in on it. I don't know if you guys remember, we made these cuttings, and look at all those roots. Solid. That was like a month, I think.
Said that they thought you were the plant daddy.
Right now, the plant killer. Hold on, let me clean this up. We gotta clean up here.
Yep.
We're gonna move the shelf out of the way for a second.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I get the money tree, 'cause that's not.
Yeah, let's change the tree to the what was the other
This one?
The money tree. Yes, it needs to be transplanted.
It's my bonsai one.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to bonsai it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna clean this up. Clean up the mess we made. All right.
What time do you want to be done today?
Probably after we're done doing this.
Okay, because you're at time. Let me know.
Wow, we didn't get very far, but that's okay.
Lots of chatty Cathy's in the chat.
We're having fun over here. Okay, hold on. I'm putting this back.
I thought you were gonna knock that one over again.
Just gonna live another day. Okay. So the cactus is out of the question. We can't have the cactus. Okay. Let me protect him down here. Out of the way. Let me put this back. And then we're going to move this guy off because he's the problem. That's the problem child.
I mean, someone said they should be making dinner, but this is way too entertaining.
Well, thank you.
This is the best. This has been the
Don't-
best shot.
Don't make dinner. You can always just eat out later.
Yeah.
Order the takeout
We have
Or-
lots of leftovers.
or leftovers for days. All right, so we're gonna try doing this over, putting this in the same place. Okay, where are we at now? Does that make it so now that we don't have such a big
Yes,
bushy plant?
a lot of consensus that said yes, that's better.
That's better. So now what if we did that one?
Renee says she should be in bed. Myself, Bjorn said she just made dinner. Actually, I don't know which Bjorn that is. It might be a Bjorn.
One of the clan. Thanks for watching. Okay, how's that look?
You should tell them what we're having for dinner.
What are we having for dinner?
You don't know what we're having for dinner? We
Well,
have so much left.
oh, the leftovers. So we got some aunts visiting, and they brought the food with them from home. So we're having leftover Mexican food then. It was really good. So anybody that's hungry right now, I'll just make you a little more hungry. Like, I was super excited. Mouth was watering when I knew they were coming. It's like, ooh, carne asada, pollo asada, legitimate Spanish rice, beans. I guess we made the beans, but everything else was solid. So it's gonna be good. So I'm working up an appetite here, having to clean up my messes. So maybe does this look okay with that?
Yep. We got a big vote of yes.
Okay, that was what I
Jen wants the spider plant.
spider plant. Where are we putting the spider plant? All right. So
Do you grow any food plants?
right now, only personally, not for sale. We will have some locally for winter crop. What is it? August? We're doing that thing in August, right? We're doing that plant pop-up in Mililani. Yeah, isn't it a food pop-up?
No.
Isn't it a? Yes, it is. Yeah, we'll have some. We don't do that a lot though. More seasonal. Okay. Oh, spider plant. Okay, so spider plant could be here. I guess we have some space up here. Just the bad side. Oh, here's its good side right here. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah, that was good.
Okay, and the last option would be, I don't know, down here. It could also be inside here. I guess you guys tell me what you want, and then we'll move it there. Yeah, that's next. So when you're arranging things, usually start with the bigger stuff first, and then you're going to work your way down. So I did that on purpose. That was the method to the madness. Was start with your taller, bigger plants, and then you're going to play off of the textures with the bigger plants with the smaller filling plants, if that makes sense.
A lot of votes for spider on top. Bjorn's asked rule of threes for arranging.
Most of the time, not always. The reason why is if you're only arranging plants, then I would say yes. But if you have other decorations and other things that you're putting in with the plants, then that rule doesn't necessarily apply because you have other elements that you're going to have the plants next to.
Are there any bugs we need to worry about when putting plants next to each other?
So if you put a plant that has bugs next to another one, you're definitely in trouble because now you've created a space for them to just cruise along over here. Trying to think of times. So really, I guess if you have a couple plants that are dramatic and you put them close by, then you could have some issues. But otherwise, I haven't never had really many issues with organizing plants. If they were in the same pot, then yes, and that's a problem. Because now you got watering needs and you're screwing things up if they're not the same. But this way, mainly just you want to make sure, like if one plant has bugs on it and you have a problem, you should get it away from the rest. That's 100% yes. Okay, so spider plant staying up here. So we do have 3. I did want to pick 5. So we have the air plant left, and then did we have another one? I thought we did.
It was the other tree thingy, the little tree.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so where do we put the air plant? I don't know. Does that work?
Pepper gets rid of ants. Does pepper really work to get rid of bugs?
Pepper is a deterrent, so it will deter it's known to deter ants, but it won't necessarily kill them.
Air plant in the crate.
In the crate, okay. I had to get down here off of my 8-foot ladder to.
You could turn this arrangement to the side so you can see your face.
Well, then they couldn't see it. I'll just.
See it.
Here I am. I'm trying to find the. Oh, here. No, that's not it.
Okay, what about pepper and water sprayed or ground
Oh.
pepper?
Here it is.
Yeah, everyone's saying you could tilt the arrangement or tilt the.
Well, I was kind of having fun. I like to be in the plants.
I know you were. There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah. Oh no, she's talking about the air plant. Tilt the air plant in the corner.
But does this still work?
Yes. Tilt the air plant in the corner. That corner. Yeah, that corner, so that we can see it.
In here?
Yeah. There you go.
Does this corner work?
Yep.
So not that one? This one. Okay.
Now we need to put a plant over there. Right? I don't know if it's that one.
Last one.
Not there.
Was it this one?
It's the other one behind you. That little tree thingy, but it should be on the other corner.
Yeah, the opposite corner of the.
It's this one though, right? This isn't the plant that we choose?
Right to the side? Oh.
Holy smokes. What tree thing?
Right there next to you, David, on the white, it's got a white pot. The little tree that you had in there
Oh,
before.
the Dracaena.
Oh.
It's right there on your right hand side.
The Dracaena.
How has it disappeared? Oh, wow. I'm losing my mind here.
Right where I don't even. Oh, I don't even see it.
It's not up there.
No, that's a different one.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a
Are you
minute.
talking about the Dracaena?
Yeah.
There's
There it is.
That was my other right.
We got a fight going on between whether or not the string of banana dolphins needs to change. But there's a yes and a no, so I don't know. I think
What if you do that?
no. I mean I'll keep my mouth shut. No.
But that tree needs to go on the side where you have the air plant or whatever. If you're gonna have trees, you get trees on this side.
Oh, you're right. So swap the air plant over to the other side.
Oh, because if you put this in here.
And you've got two trees
On the same side, it doesn't look.
This guy.
I see like a short fat thing in there.
I wonder if we take this out of here. What if I take it out of there?
There you go.
It's blue. It's a blue planter now. It needs something in front of it and then it'd be all right. But here, so you're thinking. It's dark in there. We got to have the light. So when I do my when we use these displays, I usually have to do little puck lights in here because you can't see like when we go to markets and stuff. Instead of this one.
Yeah.
Now we're just pulling stuff out. All right, got aloe,
Yeah, that looks cool.
baby tears, and aloe. This was a gift.
Do you have a small calathea? You have that little.
Just a really small one. Unfortunately, I don't have any in-betweens on the other one that I had.
Wait,
okay.
Are you gonna stick that in the corner there so we can see? Yeah, you can do pothos too, maybe. That looks cool. Now you just need. Now you need something else. I think. Actually, it's looking pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're saying that because this space right here?
Well, yeah.
But space is okay unless you want a jungle, then you're adding stuff.
But the you could put that little calathea in the back to pop some color in there.
All right, so does this look okay so far?
It needs like a step up. Which one? Which one, Mrs. Woodford?
This? Well, this is back here. I know it's hidden.
Sister Bjorn says no. The aloe. The aloe needs a step up.
Oh, this.
Like that.
Behind? Here, here's what I would have done.
Or the air. One of them needs a step up.
Hang on, and then we love all the comments and the interaction. This is fun.
This is great. You should do this one more often.
A lot of chiefs in here. Who invited all these chiefs? I did. Thank you. Like that?
I like it. Just needs varying height. Agreed. I'm not sure that's going in. I don't know.
It's in a blue pot. You're not answering.
I'm reading. Just needs very cute. Okay, we got cute.
I don't know. I'm just pulling. This is just we got a limited amount of plants. We only have so many.
You know, tiny little face. Let's get you can take a picture of this and post our little arrangement.
This one's too tall, huh?
I mean, maybe if you shoved it in the back.
What if you
brought the
did
aloe forward.
real quick?
I like the red too to give it some like color in there.
But what if you put this one?
The cactus would work because it's little. You could put a cactus in there too. That's the end or the whatchamacallit completely goes away. Disappears.
Okay, so we're back to this, and we just got to figure out something in the front, and then we're gonna finish up.
Why don't you put the calathea in the back or the rattlesnake in the back? So it has like a pop of color in the back.
Because it's gonna get lost. Is that what somebody's asking?
No, I'm just asking you to try it.
You're the live audience. Crystal's moderating.
You're getting a lot of no.
I think she's stressing herself out.
No, I'm not.
Oh, maybe just me. It's all right.
That doesn't work either.
I know, because it's too dark back there.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we don't have the lights faced the right way. Hold on.
Put a garden gnome in there.
Yeah, you could put something else in there.
Do we have a little gnome?
No, we're not cool like that.
You could put Kiki's little polka dot pot. You could put the maraca.
Here we go.
These are from our video.
The other thing that you could do is, yeah.
Sister Bjorn said the air plant isn't working.
I can't. I'm seeing the back side of it, so I can't really see.
I could show you the front.
No, it's okay. We're gonna finish up. So,
Yeah, we do have to finish up.
we got people that need to go to bed. We got some people that need to eat,
Yeah, I know. This was a fun and interactive.
and we can throw. So, we're definitely missing something here.
Yeah.
But it could be something that's not a plant.
Could be.
So when they were asking about rule of threes, like generally I follow that all the time, but I don't want to. I just don't want to put another plant because now we're gonna have 6.
And
that doesn't work.
Saying maybe put the air plant on the top, but then maybe it's too big.
The air plant would work up here, but then this we wouldn't have any trailing things over the sides. So when you're displaying, if it's plants only, you want to do 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s.
Yeah, we couldn't put a fourth up there.
So I wouldn't want to do that. It's going to unbalance it.
What if you
My
stuck
opinion.
the air plant in one of the crevices of the crate?
Well, that sounds like it's easy to do, but
Yeah, probably not. I gave you a smaller air plant.
it's okay. Any other questions? What time have we got?
It's 6:20.
Yep, I think we're
We're done.
we're gonna be done for today. I appreciate everybody's engagement and chat and
Sure
willing
you
to
can do this again?
yeah, we'll do more of these. Different
Everybody's
different
concerned that
iterations.
they're flustering you, maybe.
No, not at all. I'm just we could go on and
We could
and
talk for hours
about
decision-making on this.
where to put the plants and how to arrange them.
I
And
definitely vote to do this again with a different vessel and arrange, get everybody to help you arrange.
yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it more.
I think it's cool.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody's chats and feedback and telling us how to arrange things. And hopefully you enjoyed it as you were following along.
We're not.
So we haven't figured that out yet.
We're not.
We were supposed to discuss that before and we forgot.
Well,
So we usually go live every Tuesday, 5 p.m. Our time, and what is that, 8 p.m. Pacific time, or is it 9 now?
it's 8 p.m. Pacific time.
8 p.m. Pacific time every Tuesday.
Yeah.
We are going on a cruise and we'll be on a boat next Tuesday, and so I don't know exactly what we're going to do.
We're not porting anywhere at that time.
So,
anyway,
if anything, we might just have something else already like done, and we'll try to just push it out.
Yeah.
For fun, so that we can be consistent, because we've been trying to go every Tuesday, but we might not be in a place where we can just go live, and we definitely, I don't know what kind of plants we're gonna have around us. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Does it matter?
There you go. Now I can see it.
And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. And I'm David with Plant Bar. Good night.